Hello students, this is your science teacher, Teacher D. In this video, our topic is all about vertebrates and invertebrates. This is also a guide lesson to week 2 worksheet for November 2021. That is, page 27 of your workbook. Let's start. What can you see in the picture? Okay, what do you see? There's two types of worms. That is annelids and also roundworms. Question: how do you differentiate between annelids and roundworms? The answer: annelids are segmented worms, whereas roundworms are not segmented. What do we mean by segmented? Segmented worms are those worms that has segments. Okay, these are segments. Okay, and this roundworms do not have segments. As you can see here, there's no segments, there's no line, it's completely straight. So again, annelids are segmented worms, whereas roundworms are not segmented. Next, give one example of mollusk. State one characteristic of this animal. So above picture, as you can see, these are examples of mollusk. Mollusks are, for example, barnacle, a snail, a squid, an oyster, a scallop, octopus, slug, and mussel. These are examples of mollusks. So, example, give one example. One example of mollusk is the snail. Snails usually have a spiral-shaped shell. So, okay, this is a snail and it has a spiral-shaped shell. Next, what do you see in the picture? Alright, this is an example of arthropods. Which group of animal has exoskeleton? Arthropods are a group of animals that has exoskeleton. Okay, again, arthropods are a group of animal that has exoskeleton. Okay, this is an example of arthropods. Exoskeleton means there is an outside skeleton. Okay, next we have here, check the correct statements and cross out the incorrect statements. In this picture, there are examples of birds. Letter A. This is the statement. Most of birds can fly with their wings. Means in Pasatay, is it correct or incorrect? So most of birds can fly with their wings. This is wrong. Not all birds can fly with their wings. For example, this one here, penguin. This one here cannot fly. Okay? This one here also cannot fly. It's an ostrich. Okay? But this one here can fly. Right, so not all birds can fly with their wings. Next, letter B, birds have hard, birds have hard, dry, and scaly skin. So as you can see in the picture, here are examples of reptiles. They have hard, dry, and scaly skin. So this one here are reptiles, not birds. Okay, so this one here is incorrect statement. Instead, this is reptiles have hard, dry, and scaly skin. Next, letter C, fish live in water and breathe through gills. Is it correct or incorrect? Correct, because fish really live in water and they have gills. This is their gills. Okay, next, most fish reproduce by laying eggs. All right, this is a fish laying eggs. Okay, this is a correct statement. Most fish reproduce by laying eggs. Next, amphibians usually live in dry areas. So as you can see, this is a picture. These are pictures of amphibians. This is a frog and this is also a frog. But as you can see, this one here, frogs live in wet areas also. So this is a wet areas, and this is a dry areas. So amphibians usually live in dry areas. No, this is incorrect because they live also in wet areas. Next, as you can see, let's read again. Amphibians usually live in dry areas. This is a positive version, so you can read it. Next, fish, amphibians, and reptiles. Look at here. Fish, amphibians, and reptile. This is a fish. Okay, this is fish. And this is amphibians. And this is reptiles. Okay, are cold-blooded animal. This is cold-blooded animal. Is it correct? Yes. Fish, amphibians, and reptiles are cold-blooded animals. So this statement is correct. Next. Mammals and birds breathe with their lungs. So you can see in the picture, these are mammals and these are birds. Okay, so the statement is breathe with their lungs. Is it correct? Yes, it's correct. Mammals and birds breathe with their lungs. Next, the bodies of birds are covered with feathers. As you can see, these are birds and they have feathers, right? Here, they have feathers. They have feathers and they are covered with feathers. So this statement is correct. All reptiles provide care for their young. Is this correct? Of course, this is correct. All reptiles provide care. They provide care for their young. Again, let us read. All reptiles provide care for their young. Monkeys and whales are mammals. Again, monkeys and whales are mammals. This is a monkey and this is a whale. So are they mammals? Yes, both of them are mammals. This is correct statement. That's the end of our video. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you answer also the week 2 worksheet for November 2021. See you soon in the face-to-face class. Bye-bye.